Hello guys and welcome to this video. Today I would like to show you one of my pet tarantula as well as some tips on keeping them. This is a chili red rose tarantula. It is my first pet tarantula when I first began into this hobby, and I would recommend this as the beginner's first tarantula. Although it still have some problem in terms of temperament, which I will explain later in this video. Let's begin with the introduction. The Chilean rose tarantula, also known as rose hair tarantula, are one of the most common tarantula in the hobby. The scientific name of the species is Grammostola rosea. This species can be found in northern Chile, hence the name, also in Argentina and Bolivia. Tarantulas are very long-lived pet, especially the females. A female Chilean rose tarantula can live up to 20 years. So think carefully before keeping a tarantula as a pet. If you are not ready to commit into the hobby for such a long time, you might want to consider keeping a male tarantula, which only have a 5 years lifespan. This is a subadult specimen which has a leg span of around 3 inches. I got this as a spiderling last year with a leg span of 2 centimeters. Adult specimen can reach up to 5 inches in leg span. Housing. The Chilean rose tarantula is very hardy. It is a terrestrial species which spends most of the time on the ground. So make sure provide a lot of ground space for this species. I find that they love to burrow during juvenile stage. This behavior stops when they reach subadult stage. For the enclosure substrate I use coconut fiber for all my tarantulas. You can get those at pet store on the reptile department. You can also find them at some plant nursery. Just make sure they are free of pesticide. Being a desert species, Chilean rose tarantula does not require a lot of water. I do not provide any water dish for the species. However, I do make sure that the food source is fully hydrated before feeding them to the tarantulas so that it can provide all the moisture needed. Occasionally I will slightly mist the enclosure to mimic the rainy season in desert. Temperament and behavior. Some claims that Chilean rose are calm and easy to handle, but mine are quite aggressive and easily provoked. Tarantulas have 2 defense mechanisms, replicating hair and venom. When provoked they can eject their hairs from their abdomens, directing them toward potential attackers. These hairs can embed themselves in the other animal's skin or eyes, causing physical irritation. Tarantulas will only bite when they are cornered. This species are only mildly toxic, although there are no scientific research to back up that claim. I never handle my tarantula as they do not enjoy cuddling with their human owners. In fact, they are very fragile. A small drop could easily rupture the abdomen of a tarantula. Thus, I always work with them on tweezers. But rest assured that the rose hair is a slow-moving tarantula, so there's always time to react if it escapes from the enclosure during feeding. One of the odd behavior of rose hair is they will suddenly stop feeding at some point in their life. They could fast for months or even years without food, which may be stressful or disheartening for the first-time tarantula owner. They are also commonly called pet rocks because they go through long periods of inactivity. So do not panic when your tarantula stop feeding. Probably it is preparing to molt. Just provide food and misting once a week, remove uneaten food the next day and wait patiently. In conclusion, the Chilean rose hair is a beautiful tarantula for beginner. Other than moody attitude and occasionally fasting, they are very tough and easy to keep. However, the owner should be patient as this is a slow-growing species which could take years to grow into full size. That's it for this video. Please subscribe for more interesting video in the future and I will see you soon. Thanks for watching.